Greetings. I'm going to help you adjust your documents so that it is in 100% accurate MLA formatting. Just one more coverage of this base, basically. So, first things first, you want to make sure that you have the accurate heading, very different from the header. So your heading includes your first and last name. Make sure that you capitalize it properly. You are a proper noun. And then you'll hit enter or return. Generally, you're going to put your teacher's name, but I know my name, so I don't need my teacher's name. But that's what would come next if that was required. And then you'd hit enter or return. And then after the teacher's name, you would put the class name. Then you would hit enter or return, and then the date in MLA format. And usually the date is the date that the assignment is due. And so I will put a random date in MLA format, and always it's day, month, year. Month is completely written out. There's no punctuation, and this is the heading for MLA. Then you'll hit enter or return, and this is where you would begin typing your paper. So let's say your instructor really wants you to have a title, so you'll put the title with no extra space. Notice that there's no extra spacing, and then you would hit enter or return, and then this is where you would begin typing. Notice that I need to do my indent. There's no indent, so it's really hard to determine what is what. So as a title for MLA formatting, if you want to select that and then go to the toolbar here, you're going to center it. So that's center text right here. So now the title is centered, and so now you need to indent for paragraphing purposes, right? So then you would hit tab in front of that. So then you would just keep going and typing your introduction, and you're just going to keep typing. And I'm going to try to make sure that, there you go. You're just going to keep typing, and you're not going to hit enter when you get to where you think might be the page margin. So you're just going to keep typing, and that's how you would actually type your paper. Let's say that's the end of your sentence, and you need to write the next paragraph. Please note, usually Word will kick it to the indenting automatically. If it doesn't, then you'll just hit tab again. Please also note that there is no additional spacing in between paragraphs. Now we're going to get to the nitty gritty stuff. So now we need to double space everything. So the easiest way to do this, so you can always click and highlight it like that way if you would like. But an easy way for me is to do Control A, and that highlights everything for you. And I'm on a Mac, and so it's Command A. And then a really fast way to do it is Open Apple or Command 2 or Control 2. And now my entire document is double spaced. All right, so next up, so let's say we're going to be creating a works cited page because we're going to need to do that as academic writers. So at the very, very end of your sentence here, this is the last sentence of your entire essay. What you're going to do is you'll hit enter, and it's going to tab it over for you. So go ahead and hit delete so that you're all the way over on the left-hand margin. Now we're going to go up to the toolbar to where it says insert. And then we're going to go into break, and you're going to go to page break. Okay? And no matter where you are, even if you have like one word on a page, it doesn't matter. This is MLA formatting. You're going to type in works cited, and then hit enter, and this would be last name, comma, first name, period, and then title of book. Remember that we're italicizing it, so and then that would be a period after. So what I did here, it's like automatic to me, so right now, so what I did was I typed in title of book, and then you can do it this way. You can highlight it like this, and then go up to the toolbar where you're going to go to italics right here, next to the bold, so this would be italics, so there it makes it italics. Or the fastest way to do it, which is what I like to do, is Control I, and then it will italicize it for you. Okay? We need to make works cited in the center, so we're going to select works cited, move it to the center of the page, and then we're doing a book entry, so it'll be title of the book. After the title of the book, it's city of publication, remember, and then comma, and then publisher, who actually published it, then comma, and then year of publication, and then a period. And if I was going to go to the next line, what I would do is, let's say my entry just kept going, and then I have a period at the end, and then I'd hit enter. So to do the hanging indent, I would put my cursor here, and then I would hit Control T, and then it would do my hanging indent for me. Okay, that is the correct way to MLA format this works cited. This is how it should always be. And if you do this page break, what's going to happen is no matter where you are in your document, the works cited page will be in the correct spot. And then lastly, what you will do is go to the up here insert, and you're going to go all the way down. We're going to go to header and footer, which is right. I'm losing it. Let's do view instead. Let's do view, header, and footer. Sorry about that. View, header, and footer, and then your document will look like this. You're going to type in your last name, and then you're going to select it, make it look like this. We're going to go back to where we're going to align the text. So right now it's on the left-hand margin, align left. We want to align right. So we're going to put it on the line right. And then the last thing we want to do now, we're going to do the insert page numbers. So insert page numbers, and then we want to go to the top of the page in MLA formatting. We want it on the right-hand side, and we want to show the number on the first page. So then we'll hit OK, and there we have it. The last little kind of nitpicky thing about MLA formatting, so if you do Control A, we're going to just look in the header part right now. We're going to change it to Times New Roman. And then it should be in 12 point, so that's generally the case, so 12 point. So we'll do this for the whole document, so you double click down here, hit Control A, and if you scroll up, notice that the entire thing is been highlighted, so we want to change this to Times New Roman, and then there you go. Now you have a 100% accurate MLA formatted document.